Hello everybody, this is Sandra again, and today I'm making Boston baked beans. Okay, this is not out of my book I use all the time. This is out of the Amish Cannon Cookbook. So anyway, it's supposed to make 7 quarts. But anyway, this is the recipe. It says 5 pounds of navy beans, which I got my 5 pounds of navy beans, which I've already already washed them and brought them up to a boil and let them sit for an hour. Okay, let me say this, y'all. I watch a lot of other people. Make sure you wash your beans, okay? If you think about it, it makes sense. Even if you raise the beans yourself, when they in dirt, you know, and then you have little critters running around too. I've seen people just open those little bags and just dump them in the water and start cooking. Okay, don't do that. If you take the time to rinse them off, you'll see how dirty they are. Even though they look all clean and stuff, they look the same way now that they did then. I mean, they're plumper now though, but that water was dirty, okay? And I ended up rinsing mine about 5 times until the water runs clear. I'm just saying. But anyway, it tells me, and see if I had known this recipe with this in detail, I probably wouldn't have chosen this one. Because after you do that, I'm thinking, just started canning and put my stuff together. Nope. It tells me to move my beans into a Dutch oven, add 3 strips of bacon cut into 1-inch pieces. Okay, fine with all that. That's fine, okay? To mix these up with the beans. But see, the thing of it is, this is a large Dutch oven. I don't think all is going to get in here. I might end up having to put everything back in this pot, which I can use in the oven. I think I can. Might as well be able to, because I'm going. Because this is not going to work for me. Because in addition to putting that in there, I have to put the liquid in there. And the liquid is, okay, 3 tablespoons of molasses, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of powdered mustard, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, all that's fine and dandy. But when you read down here, it tells you to add those ingredients to 5 cups of the reserved cooking liquid. And all that has to go in here. And then, after bake it in the oven for 3 to 4 hours. So I'm not even sure if this is going to be 5 cups of liquid or not. But it tells you, you can use water instead. So, in a minute, we're going to see what I'm going to end up with. I really think it's going to end up back up in here. But I'll let you know in a minute. Okay, y'all. Y'all see what I end up with, right? I had to put it back in here. But anyway. So I'm going to put the lid on this and put it in the oven. And I'll be back in a few hours. See, this is the reason why you pick your beans. See that? Even when you pick them, you still gonna find things sometimes that you overlook. What the heck is it? Okay. Anyway, but I'll be back in a few hours, but it'll be seconds to you guys. Anyway. Okay, guys, here's what's happened. Well, I did find a bigger pot to put it in. My big old grandma pot, which I love my pot. I hadn't used it in a long time. But anyway, so far I've done 7 quarts, okay? And if you look in here, you can see there's some more available. I can get at least 2 more quarts out of there, maybe even 3, okay? Or 2.5. Okay, this recipe has sent me through a few hurdles. When the recipe says to bake it at 350 my beans. Remember, I put them in the Dutch oven, 350 for 3 to 4 hours. Okay, around about. Well, okay. Let me say this. Part of it's my fault too, though, because I'm trying to do other things and do this too. So anyway, but around about 3:15 ish, you know, you let your nose do the talking. You can tell when something's beginning to get a little crispy. So that's what happened. So it started to get a little bit crispy. Okay, so I came down here, pulled it out. The beans on top were a little bit dry, and if you look down in there, you can see a few a little bit. Hold on. Let's see if they how they didn't help. But I don't know if you can tell, but a few of them are a little bit got a little bit brown edges. Like my daughter said, they're blackened. Yeah. Okay, my shadow count on it too, so it's hard for me to. Anyway, yeah. So, like I said, I've already processed 7 quarts, and I had to make more liquid, which I've made some more because it had gotten so dry. So, anyway, so let me show you what I have after 75 minutes of processing it in the pressure canner, okay? All right. This is what I end up with. Now, don't get me wrong, they taste good, okay? But what I don't like is, see how mushy they are? Okay? Because I kind of wonder about that when the recipe said for you to put it in the oven. I'm like, but it's going to cook again when you pressure can it. So, I'm not saying this is a failure because, you know, like I said, it is good, okay? But I think if I choose to do this recipe again, I don't know, that maybe if I put them in the oven, maybe for 2 hours, maybe 1.5, I don't know. But definitely not 3, and for certain not 4. Because if I wait till 4, all of them is just black. And like I said, and then when you process it in the canner for 75 minutes, it's mush. See the bottom? Now, I don't mind my beans being soft. I don't mind them being mushy. But this is not the look that I wanted. Now, it's called baked beans Boston type, which I'm sure is a play on Boston baked beans, okay? But those beans are not mushy, you know. But anyway, but like I said, we always try to let you know when things don't go right for us. And this didn't go there correct. It wasn't as correct as I wanted it to be, put it that way, okay? But it's still good. We're still going to eat it. And you can see there was some siphoning too. This one in the front, it's lost a little bit of liquid. But in time, you're dealing with pressure canning. You know, it's a little bit. As long as it's just a little bit, it's no problem. And as long as it seals. Because I've already heard some of them popping. Which, like I said, don't know. Don't know. But, you know, Memorial Day be coming up. 4th of July be coming up. Hey, instead of having barbecue baked beans, we have Boston baked beans. Like I said, they are good. But that's my spiel on it. If you try it, let me know what you think. But I'm done for the night because this is tired. I have to work around my 9 to 5 hours. Well, it's really not 9 to 5, but anyway, yeah. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.